Hair looks fine.
No, the thing is, you have to like mess it up more. You have to look like rock stars.
All right, I think we're live. Yeah, so the line's possible. Hold on a second. Let me check something real quick.
I'm going to make sure you get this in the shot.
Is this a sandwich?
It's my sandwich.
What? You didn't bring enough for everyone?
Just for me. Wow, what a thing. For us.
I can just walk by and laugh as I'm stroking and just looking at the camera.
Right next to the sandwich. Nice and loud.
Oh, it
What would
smells
Magic
so
Chat be
good.
without a
It
sandwich?
smells so good.
Oh, we can do the LSV thing.
I need a pen. I'll
The
tell the
ham
googly
sandwich.
You just replace me with the ham sandwich.
Okay, the delay's not that bad. Okay, so we get to start our show now. It's our first live
It
broadcast.
doesn't even appear to be picking you up, though.
It doesn't? Well, it is.
Is
It is.
Yeah, Danny, check the audio
No,
thing.
it's good.
Is it?
I'm just gonna get really close to
And
Dan.
they just asked about the sandwich.
Well, you can hear the
Yeah.
sandwich.
Oh,
Yeah, it's
okay.
a shorter delay.
I think
It's more
when you
like
see the
10
little red
seconds.
flash, it means it's like spiking kind of thing.
Hey! You might be right.
Yeah. Because this is time to start.
Episode.
This is episode 49.
Oh, isn't it 50?
No, it's 49.
You know what? In honor of TempleCon, let's just have it be episode 50.
This is episode 50 for February 6th,
Sunny
2015.
California.
Let's chat.
Dunk-a-dunk. We
There's
can't even
no
do the
music here.
Dunk-a-dunk.
This is going to be weird. It'll work well in the audio version, but not in the video version.
Sorry.
Hi, I'm Evan
Noah.
Irwin, and welcome to the Magic Show.
No, copyright infringements. You can't do that.
Sorry about that. The actually nobody who's watching this.
It's actually
We are gonna, you
MIJIC.
don't even know. We're actually starting a little bit early here.
It's true. You think they're going to rush home and get there just in time.
I hope
We'll
so.
be into the pack one, pick one.
Well, you posted. That's what you're there. You're the tech
Hey,
guy.
go get me one pack. Oh, wait, we need favorite forge back.
I have a pack.
We do need a favorite forge back.
No, we need favorite
Here's my bag.
So
I put it on
unfortunately,
the
we've got
show.
the disappointment over there on the tech.
Don't worry.
And
I
post a
matter.
tweet about it too.
He's doing a good job.
He's doing a great job. Look at that.
He's rallied a lot since the first thing he said to me in 3 years, which was awful.
Yeah.
He's
You
just
look like a fucking scrub.
yeah. I'm like, not hello,
That's not what I said.
not
It's like,
hello.
wow, you look like a hobo.
Something about me needing a haircut.
Wasn't that song by TLC about you?
Yeah,
TLC had a song.
creep.
Oh,
It was creep.
I like that song.
It's a great song.
Yeah.
One of the best. Pack one, pick one. Pack one.
Wait, no.
No.
Sponsor.
Oh,
Look at this. I'm winging it, and I even remembered the sponsor. How about
is it
that?
TempleCon?
It would be TempleCon.
Okay.
Yeah.
Who would've thought?
Welcome to TempleCon, the greatest gaming convention ever. It's our
Are we all gonna
sponsor.
try and look?
Yeah, we're gonna look. We are all now looking at the TempleCon logo,
No, I was looking at the
No,
camera.
I'm looking at the
Oh,
camera.
you're looking at the
I'm saying We
camera,
could probably try and look at the
I'm
camera.
trying to make
which
this
is
weird.
right near the TempleCon logo.
How
I don't know.
convenient.
Everybody
It's
look.
probably when we're talking. You know, we're gonna do it like the sports broadcast.
Lewis,
So,
what are you doing right now?
so
Is this
Lewis,
real? Is
Lewis,
this real life?
We're
There's a
literally
camera.
recording on camera right
we're
now.
on camera.
Yeah,
We're live.
like, you're just
We're
ruining
streaming the
yourself.
episode live. Leave
Yep.
it to a vacuum cleaner salesman.
Home maintenance system.
All they're going to see is your finger, the judgmental finger.
The finger of judgment.
I'm judging you for
but
judging
I'm saying
me.
we're get-
Thank you for
TempleCon,
fingering
the
our
most
listeners.
amazing gaming convention ever. Ooh, he's slipping to the back there. We're
Let's get
we're
these-
going to be doing our sealed event a little bit later,
The best deck in the world.
and drafts and stuff. Ooh, foils are always good. But I was thinking we could do like sports broadcasters. So you could be like asking me a question like, Dan, what do you think about this card? I'll be like, well, Mike, I think this card is terrible in draft, but good in sealed.
Fuck
What do you
Patrick
think?
Ewing.
We were talking, my buddy Carlos and I, who we still occasionally have a running thing we do on Facebook, which is called At the Sports Bar, which is a fake sports show where we discuss everything in the world through the lens of sports talk media, which is like, we're going to send it back to the studio where the guys are ready to discuss the temperance of Muhammad in the face of his critics in the ancient text. Guys, bring it back to you. And it's just this constant, because everything
wonderful.
like that. It's wonderful.
That's good.
It's wonderful.
As is the temperance of Muhammad.
Yes, that was like a thing he was known for. This whole like just turn the other cheek business.
I don't know what that
Almost
is.
all the saints, all the fanciful beings that headline our our people's many religious texts.
Jim Belushi.
Jim Belushi for
Yep.
one, Muhammad for another.
Wasn't he turn the other drink?
Jesus.
That's true.
Turn the other nostril.
Buddha.
Yeah.
Did you guys? Can we have a secondary sponsor?
Sure.
No. The ancient monk. I think it's Gonzo Dorzo Idiglova, who was found still meditating.
Oh yes, the
Hundreds of
mummified
years,
monk.
and now the people of his order are contesting that he is not in fact dead.
He's in fact the free weapon master.
He's reached a state of perfect meditation.
Yep.
So they're worshiping him as a still living meditative monk.
He did
Wow.
morph into a
Yeah.
wall though.
Yeah, if he's got Defender.
He hasn't moved well.
Yes, Defender. Yeah.
And I was like, that's really hardcore. That guy is the best at meditating. He
Top
doesn't
10.
give a
Top
fuck
5.
about worldly pleasures.
That's pretty amazing.
Yeah.
Yes. He is definitely moved beyond worldly pleasure.
Yeah.
No doubt about
Don't
it.
forget to look at the camera.
I
Good for
do,
him.
so we're clear, think he might be dead.
He's not. No, he's not dead. He's alive in our
But
hearts.
small possibility.
Now, strictly from a real
I really hope
skeptical
no one can
scientific
hear
point of
us.
view, you have not examined the corpse yourself,
Nice.
or the individual yourself, so you can't say definitively that he is dead.
How about these? This is better. One, what is life? Two, is
Not
there
answering that.
really a dramatic difference between a living human being and a dead human being?
There's a very big difference.
It depends on the
To the
human being.
person,
Yeah.
from the
And to world records.
from a chemical perspective, from a matter in the universe perspective, how
There is
different?
a significant decrease in the water
Over
content
time.
of their body.
Not if you stored them in a bathtub.
Well, in that
Well,
case,
the
it would just
bathtub would have
decay.
to be.
Then they're soup.
That's something we can all
then you'd
relate
have
to.
to actually, if you remove the oxygen content as much as possible from the water, lower the temperature, there would be a very, very minimal difference.
Yeah.
Except one is animate and one is temperature.
That's how the Patriots got the air out of the balls.
Yep.
Yep.
Stored
Did you
them
see
in
that
dead
video?
bodies.
They used alchemy.
Alchemy. Yeah.
Did you see the video with all the celebrities coming out to support the Patriots on that?
Yeah.
Oh my god, that was hilarious.
Tom
I
Brady's,
just sucked the air out of the ball.
Tom Brady's a fame bender.
He is.
He's not an airbender. He's a fame man.
He's a fame bender. And
Would be
pretty close to
airbender. That's a better
retirement.
joke.
We
I
should.
thought that was the joke.
That was. I don't.
Are we
I said
pack one?
fame.
Pick
Yeah,
one.
no,
Pick
funny.
one.
Pack one. Pick one. Dan, do you want to do the honors?
I can do the
From
honors.
the show, the cartoon.
The
What?
fame benders? Yeah. That was like an '80s thing, wasn't it?
no. You guys know the cartoon, Avatar.
Avatar.
Avatar, the Last
Jam.
Airbender.
Yeah.
The fame
Yeah.
benders.
Fame bender instead of air or water. Like as though here's the joke. As though fame were an element, and I chose fame instead of air because Tom Brady's so handsome.
He's
I
a
don't
pretty
agree.
man.
I think he's
You
ugly.
don't. That is nonsense.
Of course, he's not ugly.
He's an attractive
He's
man.
gorgeous.
Attractive man. He seems like a
Is he
decent
as
fellow.
gorgeous as Rakshas's disdain?
Why are all the
Much more.
tiger dudes? They have
Get these
the
other
worst
cards
art.
out of here. Get these other cards.
I don't think our listeners are going to be able to view these.
All right, this
Rakshasas,
is
all the tigers look like butts.
Tuna, we do not have the tech yet to pop these up on screen like the loading ready run folks
We
do.
do.
No, we really
Isn't
don't.
he hand it to Danny and he
It's-
puts it
yeah.
in front of the
Hand it to
camera?
Danny, but-
Here.
except I haven't read it yet.
aren't they like all cat demons?
Rakshasas disdain, 1 blue, 2 colorless, counter target spell unless a target opponent plays X, where X is the number of cards in your
Oh,
graveyard.
this is amazing.
It's backwards.
This is
It's backwards. Stop it. Got it.
this is truly the Magic Chat way to do this. Kermag Angler, 6 and a black for a 5/5 with Dell. Pass it down, throw it up to the screen.
It-
What do
it's
we think about
backwards. It's gonna be
Rakshas's
backwards.
disdain?
Yeah, it's backwards. We can't do that. It's
So are
backwards.
most of our viewers.
Yo, yo.
Cross your eyes, folks. It'll be fine.
Just turn your head around; it'll be fine.
My mother's my sister.
What do we think about either of these cards?
I think Rakshasas disdain
Oh.
is
You guys
Unplayable.
talk. I'll be right back.
actually unplayable.
I agree.
This card?
Yeah.
Unplayable.
Gurmak Angler wins games randomly.
Card is very good.
I think that card's very good.
That card is sweet as shit.
All right, let's keep going. It's a 5/5, and it casts for like 2.
5/5. It's 5 for. Let's call it 3. It's a 5/5 for 3. That's what it feels like.
Yeah,
Long-term
I'm just
power.
gonna
It's a
recline.
It's a charm away.
The worst of the rune marks, the Sultai rune mark, a black and 2 colorless for an enchanted creature. Enchanted creature gets +2/+2. Enchanted creature has death touch as long as you control a green or blue permanent.
Card sucks.
I think that card is really straight terrible.
Yep, I agree.
Abzan rune mark,
Wow, just as well.
white and 2 colorless for the same thing, except instead of death touch, if you have a black or green permanent, it gains vigilance. I think this card is fine.
I would rather play that one, but I don't think it's fine.
I think it's fine.
It's decent on a flyer,
Oh, here's our pick.
just like every other one.
Aven Surveyor.
Whee!
2 blue and 3 colors for a 2/2. It has It's a flying bird scout, or it's a bird scout with flying. When Aven Surveyor enters the battlefield, choose one. Put a +1/+1 counter on Aven Surveyor, or return target creature to its owner's hand.
Yeah, it's Miss Raven. It's unbeatable.
It's
Perfect.
it's a fairer Mist Raven.
Fairer, very expensive
Well,
Mist Raven.
I think it's better than Miss Raven. Like, people pay like actual 5 million mana for creatures. They're like, I'm gonna unmorph this guy.
Oh,
And
in
you're like,
context of the format, yes, I think it's better.
yeah.
Yes.
It's dirty.
Bouncing anything is good in this format.
It's dirty, and I feel bad. And if I could get a foil Japanese one, I might put this in my cube instead, just because Mist Raven's so broken.
Ancestral Vengeance, black, enchant creature. When it enters the battlefield, you put a +1/+1 counter on a creature you control, and the enchanted creature gets -1/-1.
I don't like it.
Terrible.
Do you know what I was going to say? If this had been triple cons, I think this card would have been pretty all right. Not good, but
No,
playable.
it's the fact that it's double black.
That too. Well,
Yeah.
there's
Yeah.
also so much removal now. This first pack puts just so much. If you want to kill something, you can. Paying weird mana for bad versions seems like a real waste of time.
We're going to sweep all of these cards aside because I've got our pick. Bathe in Dragonfire. 2 in a red.
It's still Aven Surveyor.
Does 4 damage to target creature, and it's a sorcery.
Dan, I would like to point out that there's still Aven Surveyor.
This is the pick.
This is the pick.
Yeah.
It was swept away
How could it be swept away?
Into his draft pick.
because Bathe of
Yes,
Dragonfire
give
is
my
there.
draft pick, and then you can take the Bathe and Dragonfire.
That's fine. I'll just kill your thing.
Red is very bad in this
That
format.
doesn't matter if you kill this once I've already bounced your shit.
I will kill the
It's
other
Mist
thing.
Raven.
You're going to be
Except
dead because
sometimes
I've already burnt your thing out of the way and hit you for lethal
Yeah,
before
but
you ever cast
Red
that
doesn't
thing.
have any playable creatures.
Yeah, like, you can play Gorswine. You can get him for 4.
All my
Like,
creatures
And
are
then
other colors
like
like
and Dragonfire doesn't even matter.
like
'cause, the
Frontier
best of red
Mastodon.
common- The best red common is in cons and it's barrage of boulders. So that way you can get your Gorswines from pack 1 and then kill them with the 5 of them because
True.
no one else is
Yeah.
stupid enough to draft that.
That is pretty sweet. 2 in a green for a 3/2 with Ferocious. It enters the battlefield with a +1/+1 counter on it.
You know, I was thinking, I was looking at this card because you had said this card was bad, and in my heart I thought you were wrong.
Yep.
And then that's because I was thinking about it outside of the fact there's still 2 packs of cons, and there's so many things I'd rather spend 3 mana on than a 3/2. Like, I just want to spend it on more. It's not good enough.
I think it's fine. It's filler. Whatever.
But that's
it's
just
not a
filler.
first pick.
It's
Yeah,
not
no,
as
no.
punishing
No,
as
it's cool.
Outline Grizzly, so I don't like it.
It's okay.
Just worse than the Grizzly.
It's just
Following the Grizzly.
He's also not a bear.
It's worse than Grizzly and Gorswine. That's like
That's worse than Gorswine. Defiant Ogre, 5 in a red for a 3/5.
Snap it off.
oh, we get sight gags now.
When it enters the
Oh, yeah.
battlefield, you
You
choose
understand
one,
what I do.
put a +1/+1 counter on it, or destroy target artifact.
Everybody understands why I'm the show now.
Yeah.
Like this is totally.
All the things that happen.
I like the short sight guy.
We're not taking that card.
I don't understand. Can you
Why wouldn't
explain
we
to me
take
why
that?
this card is bad?
6 mana 4/6,
It is widely considered that Umezawa's GT is the best limited card of all time.
and this answers it.
Answers it.
Yeah, directly.
Wow.
Here, here.
And how are they going to stop the 3/5 afterwards? The most powerful body.
Meringue River Prowler, 2 in a blue for a 2/1, can't block and can't be blocked.
This card
And,
was good on camera last week.
Yep.
you can cast it from your graveyard as long as you control a black or green permanent.
Lemon
It's gotta be
meringue
pretty
river
sweet
prowler.
to mill yourself into this thing and just cast it out.
Or just casting it.
Just
Yeah,
play
that
it
works too.
3 and be like, can you deal with it? It was much better in practice than I expected it to be. It's a tough card. There are not a lot of ways to get rid of it. It almost I was thinking about it like it's almost a reason to have like Singing Bell Strike. So you just like, I'm not going to deal with this. Just go over there for a while. It's a good.
Does it lose any value because it can't block ever?
If it could also block, it would be preposterous. Yes. The fact that you could drop it down and play it as a blocker mattered.
I just never blocked with it.
I just never blocked with it.
Blocking it would be insane.
I would rather have
Because then you
Aven
can just cast it again. That would be
Yeah,
ridiculous.
I'm still taking it.
Yeah.
Never
Close
mind.
second, though.
Oh, new pick.
Mistfire Adept,
Oh.
3 in a blue for a
Everyone make
3/3
way.
with prowess. Whenever you cast a non-creature spell, target creature gains flying until end of turn.
It feels like a
Nope,
mistake.
you can target your opponent's creature with this.
Yeah, you can kill the shit out of
Windstorm!
Frostwalkers.
Yep.
Yes.
Correct.
Get wrecked.
No, it's better than that. You cast Windstorm, and then you
Trigger,
give trigger,
flying,
give it
kills
flying.
it.
Yeah.
Outplayed.
Wow.
Combo.
Yep.
It's a wombo combo.
This card is good.
That was nowhere near close enough to
It's
the
like
camera.
conundrum snake.
They can
but
see.
better.
They can hear us.
Fruit, I don't know this card. Fruit of the First Tree. 3 and a
Wait, what?
green. Enchant
You know this
creature.
card.
When enchanted creature dies, you gain X life and draw X cards where X is its toughness.
I didn't know this was in the set. I've never seen this card.
Yeah, it's garbage.
That has really cool art, though.
It does.
It's got a pretty name, too. Oh, let's go to our spirit token.
Hey,
There's the pick.
Snap
1/1 for 0.
Our land is a dismal backwater.
It's a pretty dismal card to open. No.
Our foil is the Hero's Blade.
Whoa!
Cast for 2, equips for 4.
really sad I didn't open this pack.
It gets +3/+2, and whenever a legendary creature enters the battlefield under your control, you may attach Hero's Blade to it.
Go bring this over to the vendor
What
and
was
cash
the
it
rare?
in right now.
What was
He hasn't
the
opened it yet.
Oh.
It's still in the pack. It's a mystery to us all.
Is this card any good?
No. Well,
I've seen this card vex some people in matchups between bad decks.
yep.
I watched.
It equips for 4. That's what I
That's
found
the
out.
problem.
I thought it
Wait, it
equipped
does?
for 3.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
equips for 4,
Yeah, no,
I
would
thought it
be-
equipped for 3, and I thought it was fine.
I thought I could click for 3 too.
which would put it into playable.
Yeah, this
Yeah,
is
I would've.
muff.
I agree, it's muff.
Turbo
And our rare, actually like, is Wild Call.
This is an incredibly
X
interesting
green, manifest the top card of your library, and then put X +1/+1 counters on it.
I think
Actually, you know,
In-
this one because it's 1 blue.
this is arguable just because green is so good in the packs to come, but I think that this is so versatile and so over the top. That's what I would
Misfire
do.
Adept has been insane for me. Like, absolutely insane.
Both of them are insane, but
I think they're
one's more
the same.
passable.
I think they're about the same power level.
Then the question is, do you want to be blue or black, or blue or green? You want to be blue.
I want to be blue
and green.
My
Yeah, I was gonna
specific.
say.
I also love blue in Favor Forged. It's like a really crazy pack. I'd probably take Misfire at it. Although I would never fault somebody for taking the wild call.
That's
He doesn't
nowhere
know how
near
this card works.
close enough
Mike
to the
McKenna
thing.
doesn't.
Yeah, I had no fucking clue what the card did.
Really?
Yeah,
No.
he got blown out by a long shot squad with this. He just like ran his flyer into my.
Yeah, he just played it and put a die on like top of a card, and I was like, so it's a 4/4. And
I
he's
said
like-
no, it's a 6/6.
And I was like, nope, I'm ignoring you. It's a 4/4, and I attacked into it.
No, I said no. It's a 6/6. You even debilitating injured it so you could attack with your glacier.
Yeah, it was the
Star.
I
best
have
bluff
hand
of all
sanitizer.
time.
Hey, thank you for using
Hand
it
sanitizer?
after
No.
you fondled my cards.
Do you know how many people die a year using this?
Most of them.
Probably not many.
No.
Probably the same
It's
number
just.
of
It's
people
just not.
that don't.
It's just. It's.
It's alcohol, I
Well,
believe.
it's a correlation. They died. It's not because of that, but they were using it.
No.
Probably the same number of people
This
that
is what
died
we
in
pay you
Korea
for.
using fans.
Yeah.
You're an intern. Of course we don't pay you.
What the fuck are you reading, Danny?
Wait a minute. Somebody on the show gets paid?
Yeah. That's the whole point.
Yeah.
I've been
Um,
taking the donations for months.
You bastard. Although I have to say, Chewy from the Manapool on the MTG Cast Network got our storage fees cut because he showed me how to save videos as much smaller files.
Hey.
Very nice.
Thank you.
Like exponentially smaller files. So Chewy, big thumbs up to you. Teeny tiny.
Can you tell me what the exponential equation was that allowed you to determine if they were accurate?
I could, but you wouldn't understand it.
Oh, okay.
Speaking of math, tell me about the dice game that you freaked out about.
Oh, is he?
So tell us about the dice game, Vinny.
All right, so since we're at TempleCon and we're talking about Magic, there's this wonderful vendor that has this really good math game where
I'm
he
listening.
gets to screw you out of
It's
money.
by
no
the
matter
loading
what.
docks. It's CeeLo. We're playing for quarters.
So tell us about the game, Vinny.
So what you do is you take 2 dice,
Three
normally on
dice.
visual. Not 2 dice, it was 6 dice.
Six
So you
dice.
take 6 dice because that way you can have astronomical probabilities with 6 dice, and you roll them all in this box. And in this box, it's labeled some ridiculously unrealistic numbers to get, and then a bunch of very realistic numbers to get at the center. At the center are really shitty prizes like 1 pack, and then the outside are like 4 boxes. So that way you see the 4 boxes and you're like, man, I could get 4 boxes for like $5. So you roll the dice, and then you get a very average number at the center, and you don't get the 1 in 45,650 chance of getting 4 boxes. And then you're like, man, I want to do this again, and you give him another $5 for a $3 pack of cards.
Wow.
It's really great.
So much simpler. So everybody sits around the table. You roll 3 dice.
I didn't listen to any of that.
So what happens is you want to roll 3 dice, and you roll until you have either 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, a triple, or 2 matches and then 1. If you roll 2 1s and a 6, you got a 6. If you roll trips, if you roll like 2 6s and a 1, you get a 1, right? So in its ascending order, it goes 1, 2, 3. That's bad. That's bupkis. You're fucked. Then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then trips in ascending 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. And then 4, 5, 6 is CeeLo. So everybody puts a quarter in, and then everybody rolls, and whoever wins takes the pool. If you have a tie, everybody doubles down who's left over, and then so on and so forth. I once won $45.
That's a lot of
playing this
dollars.
game in quarters at a bar.
I
CeeLo
really-
will get you killed, son.
I really
That's a lot
hope
of
this is
laundry,
not
man.
recording, and they just see us making like arm motions, just like talking to each other.
It is actually recording. I hate to disappoint you.
No, like just
The audio
sound.
is actually on.
Okay.
Yes.
CeeLo's the best. Don't play it, kids.
Gets you lots of
It
laundry.
will get you.
CeeLo
it will get you
Green.
good. We need to talk about Magic
I've never
stuff.
lost
What?
money at it, but I know people who have. Most of them were friends. 'cause I
Always
was playing CeeLo
gamble.
with them.
You
Because they
can't
were
lose.
playing with you and
I'm-
you took their money.
I'm very
If
lucky
you've
at
learned
one
anything
game.
from Magic.
CeeLo. And the best thing is when you're rolling, remember to shout, "Oh, Charisse."
Also, my Sharona.
Would that be Charisse, a woman's name, or Charisse,
What?
the
You see
pork
it?
product? What are you doing to our video, Danny?
McKenna's got a crown.
Really?
Wait, where do we have the locks sit on?
I'm
There
so
we go.
depressed.
Here he is.
King of the Moths.
He's the king.
King of
Does
the
anybody
Moths.
know how the tournament results were from last weekend?
Everyone
Because
lost.
I
don't have
do
my computer
because
in
I
front
know
of me.
that LSV, Efro, and Paul Cheon
Won the GP.
won the GP, and it was spectacular.
That was amazing to watch. I was
Paul
very happy
played
for him.
so good in
Yeah.
that last game. I
Yep.
was very impressed.
Talk to us about the GP. Besides that,
I
There you
actually
go.
only saw a couple of matches that they were involved in. I went back and tried to watch it, but I got sort of busy. But it was LSV, Efro, and Paul Cheon versus Paul Rietzel,
Sperling
Sperling.
and Dave Williams.
Dave
right?
Williams, right? Yeah. And LSV won, Efro lost, and then they went to Paul Rietzel and Paul Cheon went to game 3, and Paul just won through an Acropolis fiend and like 3 different full graveyards in the most. He played so well. It was very much one of those things. We've talked over time about my sometimes frustration with Paul's draft videos, where he just makes plays and you're like, "You're a professional Magic player. What is happening?"
High Sentinels versus Treasure.
I love drawing cards. You're like, "No, Paul." But he played as well as I could imagine a person playing, and won. And Paul Rietzel's no slouch. Like, it was a great game. It was a great match. I love that format.
I think anyone else in the world would have lost that game. Like
Yeah.
Paul Rietzel, like just lost so much sooner. He played really well just to stay in it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
good on him.
It was really cool. Yeah, I'd love it if I didn't take any notes and I was sort of watching in the background until that set. But I kept being like, here's where Paul loses.
Yep.
And it didn't. He just fought and pulled it off. And it was really good. They both played like around everything, and it was just really good match to watch. I wish I had more critical consideration, but I was just so pumped that they won the GP because I've gotten really close a few times, and then it was also cool because it put Cheon back on the Pro Tour, which was the
Which
coolest.
qualified
Oh,
him
sweet.
a week before.
Yeah,
It was
a
his
week
last
He's on
tour.
this.
Yes.
They had
Nice.
to win the tournament for that to work.
And as of right now,
Oh, it
he's
wasn't even
4-0,
like top
I think
8
I
or
heard
placing.
someone
They
say.
had to actually
Yeah.
win.
Oh,
It wasn't even like top 8 or placing. They had to
They had
win.
to win, right?
Yep.
And then Paul did it, which is funny because all the other GPs they've won, Paul's record has been horrible, and
Yeah.
Efro and LSV have just dragged him kicking and screaming into the finals. And this time
He earned it.
He earned it.
He
Yeah, it was
earned
really cool.
Yep.
And then he did another draft video right afterwards, and it was awful again. Though not as did either of you watch either of Pat Cox's most recent draft videos?
I don't know.
Well, I could take this really good. Oh, long shot squad. I'm definitely taking another long shot squad. He just drafts hill giants and then loses, and I don't. It's like I don't. I'm Pat. What? It's like I'm not. I don't claim to have this format sorted out, but like some of the decisions are just like I don't know what you're looking at, man.
Some of the decisions are fairly obvious.
Alesha's
Yeah.
Vanguard. That's a good fourth pick. Yeah.
I remember that one. I was just like, Pat.
I don't even know what that card does.
It's the black hill giant that dashes
Dash.
for free.
It's probably better than everything.
Yeah. Oh.
It's a card.
So yeah, that was the GP. I don't know what happened in the Star City Open.
And that's our episode. Keep up the conversation.
Yeah. So enjoy. Is Ross at the Pro Tour?
I think he said he went 2-1
Okay.
on Facebook. I could be wrong. I'm 100%.
We have someone
wrong.
at a computer
Don't
right
you have a smartphone,
here.
Vinny? You have a smartphone, right?
I do, but we have a computer right there. Cool. I have a notification posted by Daniel Vaught on Magic
Whoa.
Chat, and I am going to try very hard to ignore these text messages.
Why are we recording and not watching the Pro Tour?
I don't know. That was what I said.
This is ridiculous. All right, folks, go home. Turn this off. Are we on 0 watchers?
Yeah.
That makes sense. Can we record this later? Let's just record the sealed.
Oh, that would be way more fun.
I really want a feature match table where I can commentate on people playing sealed.
Oh,
I will skip the sealed event to do that.
that would be so
Look at
tight.
this fucking idiot.
That's a lot of hill giants in your deck there. What did you really have no other cards? By the way, the non-seeded pack
What did he
sealed
do?
for this, I think, might be really hard. Is it 4 and 2 or 3 and 3?
I honestly do not know. I'm
'Cause,
trying to find Ross.
4 and 2 is really hard to put decks together.
It's Swing.
Is 3 and 3? Okay, that's a lot easier.
Yeah, so you get 3 ridiculous bombs,
Well,
3
Smatter.
chances to open, even kill you, and then you get to play Will.
It's called Open Avon Elite Scale Guard Profit.
Elite Scale Guard, is that the 2/3 for a 5?
Yeah, with that bolsters 2 and then taps.
What is it?
Yeah.
Elite Scale Guard.
He 2-1'd his pod,
Okay.
so he's live.
I didn't know if I took that or Pyrotechnics. I took Pyrotechnics and was so happy I did.
Over what?
The Elite Scale Guard.
I would take Elite Scale Guard.
Card is
every time.
insane.
I know it is.
I actually
But
think
I don't
it's
wanna be in
closer
red.
than anyone at this table besides me thinks it is. But
What?
I'm happy with Pyrotechnics.
No, I think most people would take Pyrotechnics. I'm probably the
No,
only
I would
person.
snap take
Yeah, yeah.
Pyrotechnics. I don't even think it's...
I want Elite Scale Guard because it's unreal and it puts me in colors that are better going forward. I think Pyrotechnics is insane. I just have my experience with Scale Guard right now have completely shrouded me to any reasonable consideration.
Tweet in and tell us where we should eat tonight. The light's not even on. We're not even recording.
Yeah, we're recording.
Can we go now? This is awful.
What do you mean, can we go?
I'm off the show.
Wow. Fine, you
Dan,
can go,
do you-
sir. Just as you were getting added to the
Danny,
credits.
do you know where you're charging?
If you looked at the notes on the
Can
most
you
recent
charge this?
episodes, your name is in with the
What?
artist. Yes.
Oh, fantastic. It's
You're
only
in
been
there.
a year.
Glad
Glad to have
this
you.
I'm going to check my
It
text
takes a lot of earning here. I would like to let the listener know I do keep stepping away because not only am I the TO for the Magic events here, but I also have to deal with the vendors.
She did
so
hear
there
it,
we
and
go.
She says she believes she heard the phrase queen ruler of the world, as we described her.
That's what I said.
Yeah,
Really? I didn't hear that at all.
she was being facetious.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
As inferring that we should have referred to as
Oh.
Who should we refer to as
I
Queen Ruler of the
opened
World?
myself up emotionally, and that's what she came up with. Her
And I said I would sleep
self-aggrandizement.
with anything.
Oh, that's what we do to each
You,
other.
McKenna did say he will sleep
You
with
would sleep with
anything.
anything, including a ham sandwich.
That was not. I tried that also. It was not. It's not ham, man. That is a delicious buffalo chicken cutlet.
I
Sandwich.
have some standards.
I dare say sleeping with buffalo chicken could be rather painful.
Sleeping with the buffalo.
long as you don't have
It
any
depends
open
on if
sores.
depends on how spicy the sauce is.
Well, that's the thing, and whether or not you have any
It's
open
actually
sores.
it's a sweeter sauce. There's more flavor than heat. So I'm gonna get right in there.
He likes it sweet.
What's
You heard
the
it here.
sound bite? Just give it to that buck. just give it to that buffalo sandwich.
Yeah, I have that sound clip saved under that episode. You just give it to that Burisma. Tell Crisco. We should talk some more Magic stuff. I don't have notes in front of me, so we're completely winging this. I did see
It
announcements on the Wizards website. Apparently, they are allowing Wizards employees to play in sanctioned events now.
What?
That's
Yeah,
so
really?
unfair.
To more closely integrate them with the Magic
Thanks
community.
a lot, Melissa DeTora. She goes to Wizards R&D and ruins everything.
Did
for
she?
everyone.
Did she? Okay, talk. What problem?
Oh, good to know. That changes it very much.
That's good.
Yeah, I'm totally fine with that.
I was actually kind of okay with it anyway.
Okay.
So basically,
Why
they
aren't they
play
like
at
Hall of?
FM.
Well, maybe are they?
That's great.
Yeah, that's still cool though.
Oh,
Yeah, that's
because
great.
there's a lot
No,
of
like-
distance there.
Yeah. In case people could not hear, there is a prize limitation to what the tournaments they
win.
are they can enter.
And they can only do F&Ms. They can't do.
I guess I'm sure they can do like drafts and stuff,
Right.
sealed events, but no PTQs, PPTQs.
So they can't be on the Pro Tour.
Can we get rid of that saying like PPTQ?
It's really annoying.
I really hate it.
Free
TQ.
Free TQ.
Yeah,
That's better.
free TQ. Yeah, it sounds nice. It's really good.
That's kind of a shame.
Thanks for your approval,
I'm still
Dan.
in the I would like
He
it
is
if Randy
dying.
Bueller was back.
Vinny, just call her again. Tell her she is a swan.
A butter swan.
See it?
A beautiful foil swaddled butter swan.
Oh God, I hope she's not watching this.
Right there.
Don't worry, she isn't.
Ready to go.
And apparently, no one else is either.
I can grant any wish I want as long as they're not watching this stream.
And until next time, keep. Oh, we're not.
I've already done that.
You missed my
I've already done that gag.
foil swaddled butter swan. That's my favorite new phrase.
Foil swaddled butter swan.
The word swaddled.
I need a pen.
Is that Avon Surveyor's name?
It's not a pen.
What is that?
You just got
This is
trolled
the
by
hand
Dan.
sanitizer.
Oh yeah.
See how well that works? Oops.
This is an insane pack, by the way.
It really
Very
was.
good pack.
Like, Dan gets to take bathe in Dragonfire, and then I swoop up this misfire and that.
And then you lose because I bathed your creatures away and I
That's
scratched it.
not how magic works.
Totally is. That's
Yeah,
a dope
it's-
card. I like that card.
I have an Oblivion Ring in my deck. You can't beat me with Emrakul.
Yeah, I've done that. I've done that against Show and Tell. Even better, I've done what is it? Seal of
That was my
Doom.
favorite.
That was sweet.
Yep.
Show and Tell, Emrakul, Seal of Doom, sack Seal of Doom. Does that work? Yes, sir, it does. Judge?
Get fucked. La da 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 la da da. Get fucked. La da 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 da.
And then another guy who was
Butter.
must have been he
Get fucked. La da da da.
must have been either a Show and Tell or it had to be a Show and Tell. His Emrakul ended up in the graveyard somehow. I think I made it. He discarded it to Lily. I had Lily out. He discarded it, and I responded with Surgical. And he's like,
The audio's gonna
does
be
that
great,
work?
'cause, like, we're having
called the judge over and everything.
conversation
I'm like,
that's separate from
yep,
that, too.
dude, that works.
So what you're saying is you played a surgical extraction.
I did back in the days when I
Again,
actually
Show and Tell.
enjoyed
It's
that card.
obviously really good.
Yeah, they put so much
Didn't
in the graveyard.
You
It
and I
worked.
have a conversation about how no one should ever play surgical extraction except against Dredge, and people do all the time.
I don't even think it's that good against Dredge.
It's not. There are better
But if
cards.
it happens to be in your sideboard, you should bring it in.
It's better to play like Fairy Macabre if you just need
Oh, I love
I
Fairy
give
Macabre.
up out against
Well,
Storm
you just,
and
like,
That's
get
why
your
Jesus
non-
invented Graph Digger's Cage, so we didn't have to play these cards.
so you can dig from the grass.
That's the
don't
empty
lose my
tomb.
butter swan.
That's the empty tomb, Graph Digger's Cage.
Yeah, that's
You
why
solved it.
nothing comes out because the tomb is empty.
Yeah.
We figured it out. Bible
The
mystery.
stone was
Zero.
rolled away.
And then we got
Jesus is just like in a glass. I can't come back.
The
It's a
stone
glass case.
we opened the tomb and took the Elder Wand.
And
now,
a 78-year-old Indiana Jones is in there.
Oh, so
I
what about
just
Chris
wanna
Pratt
go
for Indiana
home.
Jones that they're talking about?
I'm,
Your head is going already.
I'm done. I need new. I want. It's fucking creepy that there are going to be like 8-year-old kids growing up on Indiana Jones like I was, except it's going to be somebody else. Like I need new fucking stories. I'm done.
What if it had been Steve Carell?
I would.
As
I
Indiana
would burn
Jones.
Los Angeles to the ground.
I would provide you with the fluid, the
I
lighter
hate
fluid to do
Steve
it.
Carell. My girlfriend watches The Office all the
Oh.
time, and The Office is like as I've said before, it is the spear through the side of American comedy. It is the fucking worst.
At some point in time, he will evolve into a turtle.
Something or some sort of shrew. I hate him.
I like shrews.
There's a lot of vitriol.
He's so frustrating. He like that. His career is making people feel slightly uncomfortable. Not even making them laugh. You're just kind of like, ugh, oh, come on, man.
My first interaction with him was Little Miss Sunshine, and I loved him.
That was his best role. Everybody gets one. Adam
Dan-
Sandler had Spanglish.
Dan in Real Life was a good movie. If you
No, it
haven't
was
seen it.
not. That was not a good movie.
I enjoyed the hell out of
You
that
just
movie.
like photoshopped your face in on him in every scene.
He was
That's why you enjoyed it.
real life
He was
now.
a single father raising daughters in Rhode Island. I totally fucking
Okay,
identified.
so you had
with
a
that.
resonant point.
I did.
Makes it
I had a
different, yeah.
huge
I did not
resonant
enjoy that movie. I just remember Pancakes. I don't know why that had to do with the movie.
Nothing.
On the cover, was he like laying in pancakes?
Yes.
Yeah.
That's it. Pancakes.
This is what. So the Ghostbusters reboot. If they were doing a new, here's the thing: if they were doing an all-lady Ghostbusters cast. Totally fine with it. If we had 15 years of all-lady reboots, if we had to have reboots, it'd be like, I'll try all the women version.
A female Indiana Jones? That's
Sure.
fine.
I don't give a
Indiana could
shit.
be a girl's name or a
Here's
guy's
the
name.
problem I have. I've already had the Ghostbusters. I've already had Indiana Jones. We're on like go around 97.
Why can't
Star
we just
Trek.
do new movies with all female casts? I don't want Ghostbusters.
Give me a new thing.
Yeah.
Like, go ahead and give me a new idea. I'm just so fucking tired. Because this is the thing. This isn't going to. The younger generation isn't affected by this. They're going to see all these movies that'll be new to them, and then they're going to be like, "Oh, there's older versions too. This is pretty cool."
It's a new Jaws with an all-female cast.
Yeah.
All-female
I
sharks.
see. Lady Shark. Oh,
Shoot. Harpoon it in the boob.
vagina.
The
I, however, haven't seen like a new cool movie. Like, there's just like so much of the opportunity to see new movies that would like make me want them to make sequels are gone.
Jurassic
Because
Park happened. There's nothing else ever.
No,
That's it.
In fact, they
There will
haven't.
never be another movie.
Is this like the CSI syndrome?
Yes, it's the same thing. It's
Yeah.
safe, so they're like, we're just gonna do it. Everybody loves Chris Pratt. What if we put him in a vest? And everyone's like, sounds great to me. What if we just put Chris Pratt in a vest as the thesis to all former movie pitches for what the next 6 years? Chris Pratt in the all-lady Ghostbuster reboot.
I can't wait to see him in the remake of The Matrix as Neo.
I know, right?
Don't look now, guys. You guys have one viewer, and it's not me.
Yes! We have a viewer!
Yes!
No one! Whoever you
What
are,
you doing?
whoever you are,
Decide.
mystery viewer.
Don't scare them
Okay,
off.
then it's not John.
Don't
Whoever
scare
you are,
them off.
mystery viewer, thank you so much.
I know you're not here on
Comment in
purpose.
the chat.
Please stay.
Yay! We were
yeah.
talking magic.
No.
No, we weren't.
I'm like, it's cool. I love Chris Pratt. He's funny, but he's funny because he was in Parks and Rec, and then he was Star-Lord. Then they're like, what if we made him several characters you've seen beforehand? I'm like, no, I don't want that. Like, if I want to watch the same thing over and over again, I can go to the theater. I
Chris
can watch somebody
Pratt
do
is
fucking
Jaws.
Star-Lord was the shark and what's his face?
Stargate
Yeah.
with Chris Pratt is every character.
Brad Date.
Pratt Date. Here's Chris Pratt
Star-Lord
brushing
was a
his
very
teeth.
enjoyable character. There was nothing particularly unique about the character.
No, it was actually just Andy from Parks and Rec with guns.
I've never seen Parks and Rec.
Oh, that started in season 2, and it's
I
great.
couldn't. I watched like one
A
episode
truer
of season one,
statement
and
never
I
said
season one is
before.
horrible.
Past
The
it.
worst.
It's
The worst.
just bad The Office, which we've
That's
already
exactly
discussed.
what I felt. Yes.
Yeah, it goes through a
I have nothing to
revolution
add.
in season 2, and it's probably my favorite sitcom. It's awesome.
Speaking of sitcoms, is there anything going on in the magic world right now?
The GP. No, the PT.
Pro Tour.
Pro Tour.
Modern Pro Tour. What? Don't lean against that.
If you were at
The camera's up there.
Can we just have a sound clip of that?
Don't lean against
So
that.
next time, don't lean against that. Just Dan, just yelling at every. You're all peasants. We have one viewer.
Do we know what
I am
Ross is
destroyer of
playing at the Pro
worlds.
Tour? What would you play? You would play
I don't think
Twin.
he's actually said.
What
No,
would you play?
He
I would
posted
play
in,
Affinity.
Really?
Or the correct choice is Storm. I think Storm is the best deck. It's gonna win all the things.
Really?
Yeah,
So this is the Modern Pro Tour, the
But-
post-bannings Modern Pro
You
Tour.
think?
yeah.
What?
We are gonna do a
We're
deck
going to
tech.
do a deck tech. I don't care what deck it is.
Okay.
We're talking
I'm not
about
against
Modern
it.
right now, so.
What about it makes you feel like you think it's just well positioned? Like
Yeah, I just think it's
people
really well
switching back the
positioned.
other way,
Yeah.
not expecting it.
Yeah, if everyone's playing junk, like someone's gonna crush it.
Do you think everybody's really going to go into
Does it
junk?
crush junk?
Yeah, the thing is, like, they're cutting stuff to play Siege Rhinos. It's like, yeah, sure, play your fucking Scavenging Ooze.
Well, is it? Do you think that most of the junks are just like value pod without pods, or do you think they're back to full on
We have to see.
Liliana?
Like, I haven't seen any of the coverage.
I feel like that Liliana Thoughtseize does a good job against combo for the most part.
I think Affinity and Storm are going to be very good.
That's kind of disappointing. I
They
like
only
that
have
those
like
weren't
8
really
cards
good.
that interact with you though. Like Liliana's in their discard suite. That's it. Like Affinity will kill them super quick. You're right. But like Storm
Well, I'm
kills
not
like,
questioning
what, like,
Affinity. I was more like
turn 4, turn 5, like. So they essentially have like 11 cards to draw, and they have to have multiples of them interact in a way when only 8 do. Like the math just doesn't work out for it to be favorable in my mind.
game 1.
Yeah, game 1, like it seems like a free roll, but I don't know what people are boarding. So
There's like no graveyard hate because everyone's like Treasure Cruise and shit are gone. We'll just get rid of all of it. Just play your Past and Flames. It's fine.
but they printed Golgari, not printed, unbanned Golgari Grave Troll. It's the time to have graveyard hate.
I don't think so. Well, it should be, but not because of that.
They're gonna play Golgari
Junk,
Grave
Storm
Troll
isn't
and Junk.
that great against Junk. I don't think the matchup is that good.
Really? Why
Yeah, it's just I've played both sides of it, and Liliana, like, there are curves that just make Storm look bad. Like Liliana is a huge problem for the deck. Like if you, and they also have Abrupt Decay for Ascension.
not? Okay, yes, right. People are actually playing Liliana now because.
Well, that's what I'm
Because
asking.
it's
If they
numbers.
are, I think that one is. If it's like, more Lingering Souls, more chunky stuff, Dark Confidants and crap, like, I think if it's just value pod, minus pod, I don't think that's very good.
Also Burn,
Yeah,
which I hate to admit it, but I think Burn is tier 1 right now.
that list.
No, I think Burn might be the best deck.
It might be the best deck.
The basically Naya build
Yeah.
with the Destructive Revelers on the side.
But that's why I like
Well,
Storm.
is it the
It's just
Naya or
the
just the
Goldfish is
green-red
faster than
build?
all these
No,
decks.
it's because it plays Boros turns. So it's.
Actually, yeah, my bet goes on Burn.
I love that deck. I want
I want to see what Dickman's playing. Because if he's not playing Twin, there's no reason to play Twin. Because it's going to be like 6 people on Twin who are all like 1-5, and then Dickman with a winning record. People are going to be like, Storm, Twin's the best.
No.
Patrick Dickman did it again.
very
I
good
really
playing
like.
that deck.
I really like
Very good.
Burn. I actually wanted to put together for Ed, but I couldn't find the cards.
What do you need?
Fucking hate Eidolon.
I didn't have like fetches. I don't even have a
For
Boros charm.
this weekend, you mean? Or
Yeah, he wanted a deck. I think he's
I
borrowing your
probably have-
Affinity,
He's
right?
playing Affinity.
I was going to say, I probably have the whole deck.
Yeah.
The Burn
I
deck.
fucking love it.
It's really funny how Burn like has always been in Modern, and it's just like been printing like cards that are slightly better, and it just like went from like tier to like tier 1.
Well, they keep banning all the good cards.
Yeah.
Well, it's
That's
basically
what's true.
they banned good cards, and then they gave 2 Goblin Guides, one of which doesn't have any drawbacks.
Well,
Not to
actually, it's
mention,
strictly better than Goblin Guide. Like the Goblin Guide is a piece of shit compared to Swiss Spear.
I actually think Swiss Spear is a much better card.
It's better. I don't know about much better,
it's
but I
good.
might just be lingering on my relationship with Goblin Guide as much as I am the impact.
Yeah.
I still worry that the drawback on Goblin Guide is for real. Whereas Swiss Spear has no drawbacks. It's
Yeah.
insane.
All
Swiss
upside.
Spear mutagenic growth is the stupidest
drawback
thing.
is you don't
I'll
get to
lightning
play
bolt it.
magic.
I'll
That's
kick
the
you in the mouth. How about I do that? How about I kick you in your stupid mouth?
And plus, it's like half the decks in Modern are starting at like 15 to 17 life anyway. Yeah.
It's creepy that you have to take the damage, whatever damage they're doing with the Swiss Spear. You just have to take it, and then you have to try to kill it at the end of the turn, so you at least get them to waste the card. Like it's so good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
I would love to play. If I was at the PPTQ, I would have played Burn because I just think it's going to be a really easy way to spend an afternoon.
Yeah.
I'll play Tarmo Twin. I'll outthink my opponents, and I'll die to their lava spikes, and I will just be bitter for a few months. And
I just like I like it for the junk matchup where they're like, I will Thoughtseize you, and I'm like,
Yeah.
oh,
No, my
Enjoy.
lightning bolt only did 2 to you. Oh, well. Good
No,
job starting
actually-
at 15 because you fetched
Yeah,
shock Thoughtseize.
I will love axe myself. Look at your hand of 5 million lightning bolts.
at the PPTQ I played in, it was there was like I was the only Goif deck in the top 16. There was no junk either. There was a ton of what is it, Tron? just like beating up on people.
Green Red Tron.
And I have no idea who was beating the twin players if Green Red Tron was doing so well.
Huh. That just folds.
And
Right?
I lost my win into ad nauseum, like every event I've ever fucking played in. The one ad nauseum player who's like, "Oh, my friend couldn't come today, so he gave me this deck. I don't know what it does, but
Oops. I win.
So I can't lose a game this turn. Does that mean I can keep drawing with ad nauseum? Oh, that's really cool.
I once had my opponent go ad nauseum, go off, Angel's Grace. I'm like, dude, that doesn't work. You're dead. And he's just like, oh, I haven't played the deck before. I was like, you're like 4-1.
Well, nobody else knew he couldn't do it.
Exactly. Everyone just scooped. I was just like, okay, did I see ad nauseum for value? And he's like, flip a card. He's a -1. He's still going. I don't think he knows what he's doing.
Technically, he's still alive because he doesn't actually die until
I
the
lost
spell
to
is
him.
done resolving.
That's true. I lost him.
Wow.
Yep.
Wow. This is Mike's walk of shame today.
So did he just
This
think
is-
like the combo is get the 5 mana, win the game? It's like you don't need any other cards. in your
That's
hand
probably what
besides
his friend
ad nauseam.
told him.
Probably, yeah.
This reminds me. Your reaction is probably the poor guy in my first Star City where he was playing Tendrils and I was playing Mike Pseudo's I Will Not Lose to Combo sideboard, and he like starts going off, and I'm like, first second game 2, I'm like, he starts going off, he's going off, and I'm like, if I play Mind Break Trap, what happens? And he goes, and the second one he starts going off, and he goes to play, and I'm like, hold on one second. If I Fairy Macabre that Past in Flames, what happens? And he goes,
That's what he does. Like when you were new and like you
Yeah.
have no idea what you're doing.
he was very nice because I think it was because in our first game, I talked to Sue about Storm, so he starts doing it. I'm like, hold on, let me get some dice. So I was keeping his Storm count for him, and he beat me. And I was like, okay, went to the next game.
Yeah.
He starts going off, and I'm like, I wonder if I went these. It was great. It was wonderful. Nice guy. He was so mad though.
Oh, I would like to say I did get to feed the clans my burn opponent.
That was the secret tech.
Yep.
How do you
I-
feel?
that-
What did they look like?
Oh no, they left. Our viewer left. No one knows besides us.
Did they
That's
fold? Did you watch their? Did they watch the hate
He was
sink
he
in?
was a very nice guy. He enjoyed it immensely.
Okay, good.
Yeah,
There's 2 ways you can
Was
play
it
that.
for
You can
that
either
game?
throw your
it was
shit.
English.
So what you're saying is you played 1 card and you 3-for-1 to me. Is that what you're telling me? You're like, yes, that's what I did. That's actually what it does against me.
I
Yep.
hate that card is even getting
Oh,
played.
it's not
See,
even
Legacy
just a
play
3
now.
for 1.
He didn't have
It's
Skull
3
Crack
turns.
in?
What's that?
It's 3 turns. It's like not just a 3 for 1.
2 turns. 3-for-1.
You gain 10 life. That's
Yeah.
like
Yeah, I
4
know.
cards.
Yeah,
It's
like
so good.
like, and the only way to have the
I'm
draw
saying
cards
it's 2 turns.
is
It's
on
2
their
turns.
turn.
It's 3 cards.
Yeah.
That's what it is, which is insane.
And then you snapcast
Yeah.
it and you spit on them.
You just like
You pour water on them and dissolve their salt.
what?
That way
You're
the
so
road,
salty for losing to that card.
Oh,
there's a
you
snow
just
out
like
there.
get a salt shaker.
Salty.
Shake it like a salt shaker.
I'm gonna laugh
Salty
my butt
brine.
off if Ross brought Burn, but I know he wouldn't do that.
No, I don't think so.
He does like killing people fast. They said.
He does, but
You know what? I think Ross is going to go with whatever deck he feels is best in the format.
Of course.
If that's Burn, that's what he'll go
I'm
with.
sure he's
yeah.
playing junk.
Yeah, you guys lost your viewer.
It's your fault.
Yeah,
Your fault.
You
You
went
stepped
away.
away from the equipment there, tech guy.
Nothing went wrong while I left.
Yeah, we lost a viewer. That's what went wrong. So, what do you think about the comparisons of Siege Rhino to Bloodbraid Elf?
Well, that's just absolutely ridiculous.
Except
Except
you-
just better.
Except you always get, the spell you're hitting is always a lightning helix,
What the fuck?
it's actually a lightning spike,
lightning spike,
or it's a spike helix, lava helix.
spike
Doing?
helix.
I have a feeling your opinion is going to be scrapped.
Oh,
There's
please,
chaos.
did you throw my butter swan?
Yes, the butter
You
swan is gone.
Damn
Fucking
it, Vinny.
swine. You're butter swine.
Chaos is erupting. Wait a minute. No,
Butter
no butter
swan.
swan.
Butter swine.
There we go.
Different
go.
pictures in the power plants.
All right.
Or off
So
the
far,
back,
it's
so-
Tron.
Look at Tron lands.
Eldrazi temples.
Wait, these are neither black bordered nor Italian. They suck.
No, they're amazing.
All right, they're
Look at
the
this
black.
thing.
Look at this snob.
Okay,
I am a Tron.
I'm
snob.
already confused. We have a swamp-based Tron deck.
I like it. What is that other card there?
If there ends up being a waste
These
nine
are
in this deck,
Eldrazi
I'm
temples.
throwing it.
Okay, Eldrazi Temple.
These tap for colorless or 2 if you're casting Eldrazi.
I've never seen this
All
card.
right, we have 4 altars of the brood. I'm
I've seen
about to
Ivogan.
explode. All right,
You're
Jenna.
about to explode.
All right,
Is
I
this
have
for
the-
self mill?
We will
Let
figure it
him
out as
finish.
we lay the deck out.
Wait.
So now we have
Wait, you didn't mention the expedition
all right,
maps
expedition map finds a Tron piece.
No, it finds a basic swamp.
or any other land you need.
All right, it finds a land. It cracks for 2, cast for 1.
This deck just folds to Defiant Ogre.
Vulnerable to mental misstep.
Hardcore.
Noted. Also, Alter Brood vulnerable to mental misstep.
Excuse me, is this a legacy deck or a modern deck?
This is a modern deck.
Okay, there is no mental misstep
They're
to worry
going
about.
to unban it. And
They are going to unban it.
Yep.
That is not
Still,
true.
at the moment,
So-
this is not worried about.
Possibly. Someday.
Modern only, not legacy.
Yes.
That would
Never in
be-
Legacy.
That would be
All right, we
very
got to continue on with the deck tech.
So, Alter Brood is 1 mana artifact. Whenever another permanent enters the battlefield under your control, each opponent puts the top card of his or her library into his or her graveyard.
Oh my god, it
I
has
don't get
text.
it.
So,
Wow.
if they're playing Emrakul, that's not a very good
Who
win
lost to
condition.
this card in
So
draft?
bad in the mirror, but we'll continue. Now we have Genesis Chamber
That
as
was so
a
sad.
foil. Genesis Chamber says
Fucking love that card.
2 mana artifact. Whenever a non-token creature comes into play, if Genesis Chamber is untapped, that creature controller puts a 1/1 mirror artifact creature token into play.
It'll make sense
I'm just-
when you find out why there are swamps.
Okay, so now we
Heartless
have
summoning, right?
Mirror Retrievers.
Mirror Retriever, another 2 mana artifact, but this time it's actually a creature, and it's a 1/1 creature.
This time it's actually
Oh.
a creature.
So when
I know
Mirror
this deck.
Retriever is put into graveyard from play,
I hate this deck.
return another
Sounded
target
Russian when you
card
said that.
from your graveyard to your hand.
I've got a prediction. I've got a prediction that Heartless Summoning is in this deck.
What? That's
Is it because
what-
you can see
what
it?
could no one's ever done that.
No,
one's
because
ever
I've seen this
predicted
deck
it.
online.
So here we have Heartless Summoning, Wombo combo,
Well, Wombo combo.
3 pieces.
3-piece
No,
Wombo,
you got the
4-piece
altar.
Wombo combo. Throw those away. Let's read the card. So 2 mana enchantment, one of it being black, hence the swamps, I guess.
I don't
Creature
understand
spells
why
you control-
Tron is in this deck.
I don't understand
wait,
why
wait,
you're
keep
talking.
going,
That's
keep
really
going.
weird. So creature spells you control cast 2 less to cast, and creatures you control get -1/-1.
Wow.
Wow, we have 4 of these as well. This
Four
is
of
like a
them.
deck of 4 of. Let's
Vinny,
keep going.
what else is in the deck?
We have a playset of Palladium Mirrors.
I don't get it.
Wait,
These
really?
tap to add 2 colorless mana to your mana pool and are 2
Because you need the 2 mana for the Mirror Retrievers.
I don't
All right.
like the Palladium. That's a bad card.
I don't know why that's in
I
there.
don't know why this is a Tron deck.
No, it goes infinite.
So-
somewhere else.
So
What?
Mirror
Goes in
Galvanizer gives other mirror creatures you control
Oh,
+1/+1, and you can pay 1 and untap.
Gotcha.
So 1 and tap
generate
and
infinite
untap
mana.
all other mirrors you control. So you're generating mana.
Corkland.
Wait, doesn't it not kill his Mirror Retriever if he has that out?
And then we have
Oh,
goodness.
yeah.
Well, you have to have one each.
Okay.
for each
Yeah,
galvanizer.
it's 3 pieces.
All right, here we have the Clarkland Ironworks.
You can just sack
Wait,
it to
read
the
the
Ironworks.
Clark Clan Ironworks.
It is a
Kirk-
4 mana non-creature artifact. To sacrifice an artifact, you'll add 2 mana to your mana pool. That's all it does. It just adds mana by getting rid of your worthless creatures. But luckily, you get a lot of creatures with Mirror Battlesphere.
Why is there something other than Emrakul?
Because Emerald's in the sideboard.
Mirror Battlesphere is the most powerful
Why is-
win condition in any Legacy
Because he
cube ever.
finds it with Spawn Sirens. He has infinite mana.
So all this deck does is add mana.
But why won't you just? Well, you could
That's
just.
way sweeter.
It's sweeter.
Well, why do you have a Kozilek?
Because he didn't have a third Spawn Siren. Oh, this deck is wonderful.
Are you playing this tomorrow?
By the way, this is
I'm
our
probably
deck pack.
playing my blister coils,
Oh my
so
God.
I will lose to everything.
This is even better because
You're casting them.
You're
Oh, no, it's
casting them, so you
2.
get
No,
the
no,
extra
no.
turn from Emerald
I was
playing from your sideboard.
no. I was trying to
So you
figure
get
out.
to cast 4 Emeralds, you get 4 extra turns.
Well, I cast 1 Emerald for the Pathrazers and 4 if that betrays, so I get everything sacked to the Annihilator. Just because overkill.
I was more thinking that you could also, with enough mana, you could just brood them out with the Spawn Sire.
Now, one of the immediate things this deck is missing is a place in all his dust.
Yeah. This is wonderful.
This is wonderful.
I agree. So for those of you at home that don't understand why we're reveling, it's because
You're not going to figure it out.
you're not going to figure it out.
You're stupid is what Vinny's
We'll see you
saying.
next time on Magic Attack. Keep up
That's
the
not how we end the
That's
show.
how we... Go fuck yourself.
Burner
San Diego.
Swan.
Yeah, and this time I can actually do this.
Remember when I said go fuck yourself, San Diego? And Dan's like, yeah, fuck the Seahawks. So I don't think you understood the reference.
I'm so sad.
This
about
deck adds mana.
I love
Lots of
this.
mana.
I love this deck.
This is great.
I want 3 all this dust for the main board. and
I
one
would.
for the side board.
I would never play this.
I
deck.
own 1 All This Dust, and you can't have it, sir.
All right.
Don't worry, they're going to reprint it. So
Very, very possibly
Yes.
in Modern Masters 2. So the price will spike.
nope, it's going to be in Return to El Dravico.
Oh, that could be too. Zendamars.
Wasn't there
Zendamars.
still that sweet all-star?
Return to Mars bars.
Zendestrad.
Return
Let
to
me-
Mars bars, sir.
Let
You
me
haven't paid
goldfish
for
this
it.
while we talk. I want to see how this deck feels.
Lost to this once in limited.
I haven't.
That is the
I
saddest
got
thing I've ever
so
heard.
angry. Altar of the Brood.
I saw someone.
Is this 60 cards?
What?
Really? I'm so used to
Anytime,
perfect hits.
anytime a permanent enters the battlefield under your control, your opponent mills 1. It's just his deck was nothing but stall, delay tactics, and Altar of the Brood. I didn't lose the match.
You know you
I just
should.
lost the
Yeah,
game.
you should have killed him.
Yeah,
I
that's a
tried.
good play.
Where's that
Believe me, I
Mystic,
tried.
yo? Get in there.
Didn't have the Mystic in that deck.
Let's see how this feels.
River
How
Prowler.
mad would you be
Huh.
if you got a
Lemon
sealed
meringue.
pool
This
tonight
was before
and you
River
got 3
Prowler.
Altar of the Bush?
Well, I'm not going to be playing sealed. I'm going to be commentating.
We can
telling
leave
you-
that up. If you want to stream, we can stream the feature. We can try it.
I would love that. I
Put
would
the
love.
feature match mat here.
But I want to play sealed and I also want to commentate.
Well, commentate
You should
between rounds.
commentate while you're
If you guys
playing.
want a few
Mike
more jokes,
Fitzgerald
I'm sure
on
that's
the
Storm
even
Deck.
said
It's
that.
nothing like the Storm Deck you've seen before.
So what were we talking about?
I don't
Something
know.
magic like-
Everything's been obliterated
Mike
by
is
the
goldfish in
awareness
this
of
deck.
What is this hand?
I think we should go.
I-
Put the
Yeah, we
feature
can-
match
we
thing
can
here.
do that.
Oh, you didn't even get it. You didn't even get there.
This
What?
one's actually
I don't
only
care.
a 2-card combo.
More deck tech?
Or another deck tech.
Is this also modern?
I'm looking at this.
It's got 9 lands in it.
Oh my god, I want to play against him in
Yes.
this. This
Okay.
is what I saw
Oh,
you
let's
doing
do this.
posted online. This
do
is
it.
phenomenal.
Okay, let's do the deck
I
tech.
fucking love this deck. This is the greatest
Oh.
deck in the history of
That's
the
what it is.
We have a match happening right now. Gunslinging. Boom, 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 boom,
Welcome
boom.
What
to
is-
Madison Square Garden.
We can't call it head to head.
Head to head.
But
Mike to
combo.
Mike.
Mike to Mike.
Dueling
combo.
Mikes.
Mike on Mike.
Man, near, near,
No.
near, near, near,
Our
near.
head to head today is going to be Blister Coil Word versus Emrakul.
Oh, we haven't done a head. No, we're doing dragons.
Half razor of
Too bad
There we
this
go. You know what?
either lead.
I know what our head-to-head is going to be. TempleCon versus any other fucking con on the planet.
Any
The
other
fact that
fucking con wins.
this deck has to mulligan down to like it can and actually
It can
can't
still,
function.
It can still function mulligan down to 3.
Yes, but it needs
Danny,
that
the
to happen.
power cord is underneath that, so be careful.
And the odds are in your favor of top deck and cantrip.
I'll be on the play.
May the odds
Good luck.
be forever
Good luck to
in
you,
your
sir.
Good luck.
favor.
Yes.
I'll keep shuffling.
I'm going to draw my opening hand.
Everybody
All right,
shuffle.
Dan, you got to commentate on his hand.
Okay.
I'll commentate on his.
I want the. I really want the Dark Ritual version. It'd just be so sweet to lose right now.
Michael McKenna has all the cards he needs. No, he doesn't.
I don't have any of the cards I need.
He doesn't have any cards that
Luckily,
he needs in his
this
opening
deck
hand.
doesn't do anything.
Oh, sweet.
hand. He's down.
So
I need
you're on,
some
the, you're on the
dice.
play?
I'm on the play. I'm going to
I will
snap keep this.
track.
Okay.
with
I will
binary.
also keep.
Vinny's keeping track of life totals.
Yeah, I'm gonna binary it.
So Michael McKenna has kept his opening hand.
It's a good opening hand.
Michael
I
Cicero
can't
is.
snap keep because there's no lands. Because there's like 7 lands in the whole fucking deck.
I didn't think it kept any lands.
Well, thank you. Why did they pick Inoc fucking Tracker?
I don't know why they picked any of them.
What did fucking Pat Cox take Inoc Tracker over? Oh, Summit Prowler.
Yeah, that was painful.
Yeah,
Why
he
is
had
this
too many
picture weird?
4s. I'm like, you have fucking Hill Giants. Take a good card, you bastard. So upset.
Silly dice.
Yes, I will need
We even have
dice.
dice.
So
I'm not even mulliganing, I'm
suggestion
just
would
getting
be
lands.
If we
That's
actually
gonna
do
happen.
the
We
feature
can have a
match,
game.
move the
The
table
fun part
down
about that
slightly
deck is
instead of-
keeping track of
Well,
what's in
except
the
the power needs to be going.
Or the table this way.
Perfect.
And like
Oh yeah, we could
I'll
do
go
that.
the light streams here.
I think we're going to try this in a few minutes. What time is it now?
It is going on.
Fetch.
17.
My dad.
Michael McKenna has led. So let's wrap this up as soon as this match is over, and then we'll set up and try and do streaming.
Well, we
I'll go to
people
17.
can't see the match.
Play
Okay.
a blister foil weird.
You got it on
Foretell
camera?
thy
So,
doom,
so
sir.
Michael
All
McKenna
set?
has
Yeah.
opened with it,
You
and
can't
there's
tell
his
what's
power
going on
plant.
over there. Like, there's not enough light. Just stop. You're ruining it.
Wow. Wow. Oh, we got a Genesis chamber out on Michael McKenna's side.
That's me.
And Michael McKenna also played in Eldrazi Temple.
Did you lose 2 life to put this in the play and tap?
I
17.
did, yeah, I'm 17.
Okay.
Um,
Mike Fitzgerald at 17, clearly displayed by these 5 cards.
We're supposed to be saying something here. We can't just leave this dead air.
15.
And here we have the
Oh,
Gitaxian Probe
Gitaxian
going
Probe.
for the value play of revealing Michael McKenna's hand, so that way he has no way to do anything about it.
He's got Michael McKenna is
trigger.
2 cards away
Here
from
we
having
have a
the combo.
delayed trigger. This is actually called the Shroop-de-whoop Doop-de-doop Combo Wombo.
Wombo.
Wait, did he draw off the G probe there?
He did.
Yes, he did.
Because doesn't the trigger happen when he's casting the spell?
Yes, this is why it's
So
called
if he's drawn, he's missed the
this
trigger there.
This is an ancient tactic used by the Fitzgerald
You
clan.
said trigger after you drew the card off the G probe. You clearly did, sir. I'm making a judge ruling here. That's a warning, sir. That's a warning.
The only warning
Because
that
I'm paying attention to the winner's side over
the
here.
only warning that you're gonna get is none, because it's gonna kill you now.
Could I see your hand, please? Trigger.
Again,
Can I
There-
see
there
your
you go.
response?
Yes.
And here we have the
once
hand
again.
reveal again.
Excellent.
Luckily, Michael McKenna knew at this very moment not to cheat, anticipating the second peek.
Take 3.
Played around it. You got me. One
Here we
fucking
have
time.
3
One
damage
fucking
coming
time.
in, tying up the life total, 17 all. Michael McKenna, luckily, like he is, drawing a land off the top and playing it immediately, giving away the information that he just drew in swamp.
Shut up!
Now he knows that his hand has remained the same. We have the Mirror Treater out of the hand. Michael Fitzgerald not giving any fucks, and he doesn't write down his hand at all, so he doesn't have any store of the dindin.
That's fair. Destroy it.
Oh my god.
Go.
We have the Ogre.
All right. Now it is on like Donkey Kong.
No.
And
That
we're
guy
back
is
to
an
the
asshole.
Next rush up, but the Wooded Foothills comes into play. Is it going to sack it? And it looks like he's taking a point of damage, actually paying a life, not even a point of
Do I
damage.
need green?
There's one
He
green
questions
one
his point in life. Why is he here?
I'm trying
Why
to
does
see
he
what's
need
the
For
green?
colossal might.
Oh, so I could cast this
Yeah.
for. Okay, I'm gonna just ignore that because I prefer to have.
But you're
the
likely
red.
to use it for blue anyway.
Right.
You're likely to find a steam fence with it anyway.
That's what I'm doing. I will now continue killing myself.
Very
And
nice.
Michael Fitzgerald going down to 14.
No, less than that.
You have taken 3.
Taken 6 off my
life.
lands, and then I picked for the Gitaxian
Probe.
Probe.
It looks
8.
like
At 12.
Vincent Michael Fleury has to
Somehow
stop
at 12.
keeping track of the life totals because he's really bad at it.
Not over there, over there.
Over there!
Explain how your card
You
system
ripped off his arms and threw him over
For
there.
those who
Ripped off
don't know
his
at home,
leg,
this
threw
is
him over
called
there.
binary system. We have
All right.
1, 2, 4, 8, and 16 on the values of every
Stepping
card. I'm
into
turning
the
on
ring,
cards by putting
gorgeous
them up. So here,
boys.
Red, blue,
plus
trigger.
8. He's at 12. And here we have the trigger, the Wombo combo. Did he declare what mana was going into his mana?
I did.
He did.
He's not keeping track of the game, even on commentating on it. Brilliant play from Vincent Fleury. He's not even playing.
Vincent McFlurry is brilliantly
That's a
commentating here.
2-2. Let's go. Red, blue again.
Okay.
Trigger.
Up.
Yep, he's good. This is an interesting play on.
An interesting
Mr.
mental
Michael
tactic
Fitzgerald.
by Michael McKenna, shouting loudly at random points in the
F6.
game.
Wait.
F6. Yeah.
Could I see your hand for a second? Trigger.
How big is that right now?
That is a 4-4.
4-5?
4-4.
What is a 1-1 card? Sucks.
Yeah.
You
I'm
only need
thinking
one more.
Knick-Knack
You just
is-
need an Altar of the Brood and another Mirror Retriever, and you'll be off to the races.
Got him.
Just let him kill himself. Got him.
Remember, folks, suicide is never the
I'll
option
take it.
to take. A bad option.
13.
What did he
Brood.
draw off the top? Get there.
How lucky.
Doesn't mean anything.
Clarkland Ironworks.
And he's getting ready to cast the biggest, the baddest, the Eldrazi.
I'll go to 10. I think you're dead now.
I'm
You at?
dead. 13.
13, you're dead.
You can't kill me.
I'm pretty sure I can kill you.
I don't think you can.
You can sack
I'm
creatures
not
to add mana to your
entirely
mana pool.
sure that you can either. All right, let's go.
Life total changed.
Yeah.
You got hit for 4.
Just have to.
You're
Trigger.
snapping your cards right into the microphone there, Mike.
Yeah, I know.
It's probably super loud.
Perfect.
Michael McKenna, are you at 11?
I don't fucking care or know.
Looks like he's at 11, folks.
I think I'm at 13.
I think you're at 13. 13 was the
13.
last
Sounds
number
like
you
11
said, yeah.
to me.
No, it was 13.
Here we have Lewis Price coming into the arena. He's ready to fight.
Stepping
He's
into
going
the
to drain
ring,
advanced
gorgeous Borges.
cards. We have more triggers happening. He did not decide to utilize a combo with Reach and Miss to find the unspeakable. A 4-play from Michael Fitzgerald.
Reach through miss, peer through depths, and sift through sands.
Once a great burn cheap champion, now a figure in my business.
Still can't do anything because I need the mana creation. I think I'm dead next turn.
You're not dead.
Am I not?
No.
Just attack him.
Michael Fitzgerald, just assuming his
Another
doom
3.
is imminent.
10.
Pass.
Michael Fitzgerald trying not to crack his special and play another spell. But I don't know what the fuck he's doing.
Get there.
He
You
doesn't kill
can't
me. I'm
guess it.
fine.
Of course I can.
You just have to beat him down.
That's what I've been doing. I don't know why he didn't block.
No way.
Oh my god.
Michael McKenna making 4 plays. McKenna tapping all of the mana, untapping mana. It looks like he's cheating to me, folks.
Oh wait, this is non-freezer. Never mind.
Non-token, you mean?
Yeah.
You got 8 mana. That is not enough mana. Yeah,
What about that too?
You don't have any creatures left.
What?
What are you doing?
Walk us through this, Mike.
What?
What are you doing?
I cast him.
What do you do? You just moved your creature. You didn't sacrifice anything.
They're
You got
gone.
Nothing.
They're sacrificed.
When did you sacrifice them?
Just now.
That didn't happen.
It happened.
Did you hear him say sacrifice? I saw him move his creatures away.
And it looks like we have another
They
ancient
were
technique from the
sacrificed.
Fitzgerald family.
Trigger.
The bamboos macabre.
What is happening?
And here we have an unexpected.
What are you at? 10?
Yeah, you're dead.
I think you're dead.
How am I dead?
I'm pretty sure you're gonna die now.
Play 40th Eldrazi Temple.
And the Fool. Michael McKenna decided not to play the Eldrazi Temple that he clearly didn't draw off of the Kozilek in order to help cast it to keep the Mirror Retriever around. And he's still futilely playing land, and I don't understand what he's trying. This is a sham, folks.
Hold on, I'm not done.
You're pretty done.
No, I'm not.
Okay, so you 8 mana. Wow, that's very good. Done? Thank you. Paradise Mantle 1 time? No. Although,
You do have ways to draw cards.
The situation is not looking good.
all right, here we go.
This is going to be riveting audio.
I think this should just be Darksteel Citadel. The lands.
Trigger.
Oh, so you
I'll
can
draw a
sack
card?
him.
Oh,
So you can sack him to the Ironworks.
Swap the Mirror
We're live
Battle.
recording. Yep.
Doing our podcast live and streaming it.
Crack.
And here
Yeah,
we
'cause if he
have
wants to get
taking
through all this
another
dust
point
on
of
his fingers
damage
versus
in order to get China.
Wait, are there
That
only
was
3 lands that I can get in here?
Yeah, there are only 3.
I didn't crack. I did crack. I don't care.
This is what I have to deal with. Cheating fucking scum.
This guy.
Is that good? Tom, get the fuck out of the shot.
No, bring Tommy in. Come in, Tommy.
Here we have Orlando
He's too
Bloom's
pretty to
retarded
not be on camera.
Apparently,
It's all about
Oh,
the
I'm
hair.
sorry.
apparently this deck does not function in any way without a Paradise Mantle.
It does not.
All right, game 2. I'm on the play.
Whoa, did I win?
We're gonna.
Won.
I think we're gonna wrap this up, and you guys can do it because we're gonna set up. We're gonna stream.
Oh.
I think we're gonna stream the video.
And here we have
No, we
the
wrapped it up.
champion. Oh my! No one has ever done
People
that.
at home know.
Who the
people
real
like-
champion is?
The real champion, sitting
Like
in
McKenna won.
the left-hand side of the
Paradise
screen
Mantle
is
lost.
Vincent
So-
Michael Flurry.
I would
For the
like to.
first
I would
time
like to.
he
We need to.
fetched
We need to wrap the episode up. So I'm gonna set this up so we can stream the feature match.
Not
You guys
yet.
done?
So
And the
Get it?
place
Not yet. Not
directly,
yet. We're gonna wrap it up. What?
directly under our leg.
We're wrapping it up.
Because that was so not visible.
There's upcoming events probably next weekend.
Yes.
There's a pro tour this weekend.
One more game? Let's do it.
They're gonna do one more
Are we on
game.
the play?
It's on
While Mike and
TempleCon.
Fitz are playing here, I would like to thank everybody for joining us for this wacky episode, because this was a wacky episode. They're gonna listen to the podcast when it goes up, which it will soon. It'll probably tonight.
Close. I don't think this deck can ever win a game. Like,
Thanks. See, I gotta try and do this. Thanks everybody for listening
I just look at the opening
And
hands and I'm
watching
just like,
this
it
time.
doesn't
And
do
watching.
anything.
No.
You can find us on
Really
Facebook
nothing at
at
all.
facebook.com/magicchat
Is
slash
it forward
group
slash?
slash magic chat. What?
//
It's just slash. There is no such thing.
Backslash, actually.
I'm tweeting at Magic Chat Dan. We're also tweeting at Magic Chat Team.
I'm going to snap this off.
DJ Khaled with the best.
And
DJ Larry.
listen to us for next week for a more normal episode than this week. And we'll do a Pro Tour recap. And until next time, keep up
Keep
the
up the
conversation.
conversation.
Thanks.
People talk over me all the time.
The mistake
I was
is
waiting
McKenna
for
should
it.
have been playing this deck because McKenna has the top deck
Switch.
skills.
Switch. Good night.
Quick swap, guys.
I'm just going to turn to you.
All right, stop the video, man.
I know it's happening. I know it's